Tell me what it is. I can help you.
Have you ever seen a crack addict when they're begging for a hit? You got that same look in your eye that they get.
Oh, you've got me all figured out.
Please welcome Emmy nominee Simon Baker. Ladies, taken. You know, that's one of the... Yeah, they're real. I don't think they smell very good,
No, they don't smell that good.
No.
They look good, though. They smell good on TV.
Oh, yes, smell-o-vision. They're so fragrant. You know, that's kind of one of the first things I wanted to ask you about is that, you know, all the ladies get giddy around the office when they heard you were coming and all that, and everybody here's like, oh, Simon Baker. But anytime I talk to a guy that's sexy, I know, but every time I talk to a guy that's sexy or always on the People's Sexiest list or most good-looking human list or whatever it is, they seem very uncomfortable with that whole thing, that whole area of celebrity. True of you as well?
I'm getting more...
Say, why, yes, I am. I'm quite good-looking.
Well, of course. What do you expect? No, I think the older I get, the more comfortable I get with it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's just,
you have a little fun with it.
Yeah, it's a handle, you know? It's a name. It's like, hi, it's, you know, you're Rachael Ray, RR, you're the babe that cooks.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's entertainment. You like to sort of put people into a category, and I'll take that category because I know eventually I'm going to become the crusty old guy that used to be
So it's a nice box to live in while you're in it.
Yeah. It's just
now, you have been together with your lovely mate for almost 20 years. You guys have been together?
Yeah, we have a 16-year-old daughter.
Wow.
So, and we were, yeah.
So
for those of you who have a 16-year-old daughter, know that is.
That you're in just stripes to get
That's pretty interesting stuff.
What was the thing about her that made her the one?
Well, with her, she was just unique. The minute I met her, I thought, you know, I'd never met anyone like her. She was quite extraordinary, and it wasn't like, it's not love at first sight. It was just like, whoa, who just opened the window and a hurricane just blew in? Yeah. You know.
Everything about her. It's like 1,000 little things. Not
you
one
think
big
it's
thing.
sweet? It wasn't sweet. It was scary.
It was scary.
It was scary, but it knocked me off balance enough to make me sort of be
to make you notice.
To be intrigued. And she's a great cook. She cooks with a lot of love, my wife.
And I'm sure it tastes delicious because you know it's made
fantastic. I mean, you know, I actually like to sit by the kitchen when she's cooking. I don't actually like to do anything. I'll open a bottle of wine and have a glass of wine with her while she's cooking. But I'm not very good with any of that sort of stuff. Actually, you know, once I was I worked as a dishwasher in a few restaurants. Too. I've done that. I preferred that to waiting tables. You know, a lot of people act as wait tables. I didn't like being sort of in front of people.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of ironic since you make a living performing in front of people. You get to be somebody else. It makes you more comfortable. But I hated being a dish machine operator, a DMO. It was the worst. You enjoyed it.
I didn't mind it.
Fascinating. You were also a bricklayer. Did you enjoy that as well?
I was never good enough to be a layer. I was just a, well, that sounds interesting. I was the laborer. I was the laborer. Yeah.
Yes, you just carry the stuff for the layers.
Yeah.
Here's a sound bite for you. You never thought you'd hear.
Talk about run with it. You ran with it.
I did. I took it and I ran. Not far. It was heavy.
Pretty easy crowd.
They are. You know why? Because they have snacks.
And they're on their sort of record player.
Yeah, they're on the little lazy Susan, goes around in circles. It's fabulous.
I'm going to be on that in a minute, I think.
Yes, you could absolutely get on that if you want to take a spin.
Do we have to get? Are we going to move anywhere on your fabulous?
You don't have to, but when we're done chatting, if you continue to entertain them, I'll let you ride around with them as long as you'd like. You know, it was rough wardrobing for this show. I was like, well, he's got the sense of style. He's always so tailored and the vest.
Yeah, you got me today, didn't you? something
you know,
the
so
cat
I'm like,
dragged
well,
in.
I have to wear a jacket or something that buttons up or something. And, and then he comes, and then I go backstage to meet him. He's hanging out with his son and having a burger, and he's dressed like I would normally be dressed. So that sense of style that you, it has become sort of signature for you. Was that the work of you, your stylist, your wife?
Oh, with the character thing, the whole vest idea was, yeah, that was me. I liked the idea. It looks like you got something spilt on the floor over there.
And
very sticky.
we'll clean it up or let one of our dogs run through and clean it up for us.
That was just a distraction so I could think of the answer very quickly.
That's excellent.
You like that? It's over there. Now, the other thing about the clothes is that my mum, when I was a kid, my mum made all of our clothes when we were kids.
No kidding.
She was very good with a sewing machine. And so there's photos of me and my sister when we were kids. We both had like denim suits, you know, and white vinyl kind of short jumpsuit, like Heidi outfits, and with florals. This is the 70s. So my mum made them all. So I grew up, you know, all my friends, I'd be surfing when I was 15, 16, they all had sort of brand name board shorts. And my mum would turn like a curtain into a pair of board shorts. And she'd go to St. Vincent de Paul and buy a pair of board shorts and take the label off and stick the label on the ones she made.
Oh, no.
Because I felt embarrassed. So she'd be like, look, they're Quicksilvers or whatever the brand is. I'd be like, no, they're not, Mum.
No, they're not. You know, somebody told me backstage that you're friends with Hugh Jackman, and I want to know if you guys have like some club. I swear to God, it's a true story. I went to see his fabulous show here in New York. He was doing a Broadway play, very intense. I was honored to go backstage, shake his hand, meet him. Next day, I have an interview with AOL. The guy's Australian. He goes, "Oh, you met Hugh Jackman? He's a good buddy of mine." Every Australian I meet, you all seem to like know each other.
Well, there's only 21 million of us, you know. So
But how do you all? Like,
isn't that there's like 21 million people in New York and the boroughs, right?
Yeah, oh, there's a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
That's about the population of Australia, which is, it's not a huge population, but obviously I'm going to, you know, I don't know everyone in Australia.
Well, yeah, but isn't like Nicole Kidman like godmother to your children and all
yeah,
that?
But you know, but that was all before Nicole Kidman was Nicole Kidman.
I suppose you do eventually run into all the other working Australian actors.
How do you think Chinatown started?
Yeah.
You know, Little Italy.
Little Aussie.
Yeah.
Little Aussie.
Where's Little Aussie going to be? We're going to get Little Aussie in New York.